this is Tampa Tech, and learn something new from PC, TVs, and gaming too. Let's get it started.
Alright, so after we set that right here, this is the ambient light, set that to on, like so. Let's go ahead and we could do this is how you set up the internet right there. Network setup, click on that. And you do auto or test connection. You can change it to wireless or wired. You have the Ethernet cable plugged in. Hit the return button to get out of that. Alright. Hit left. And then down, 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 down. Terminal settings. When you go to terminal settings, you could do input skip. So we're not using the TV. We don't have no off antenna plugged in or bunny ears plugged into the TV. So click on yes, skip that. Later on, you go connect the surround sound. So we're going to leave that to no. That's the cable box. So we're going to leave that to no. That's the PlayStation 3. We leave that to no. And we're not using that. So skip that. And we're not going to use that or skip that. So let's hit the back button or return button actually. And let's label it. So it's already labeled, but if you want to label it whatever label you want to do, you can edit it right here. But right now it's labeled PlayStation 3. Alright, let's back out of that. Back out of that, back out of that. Alright, so when you hit the input button, it should be labeled. Oh, it's not labeled. Why is it labeled DVR? That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna have to change that. Alright, so let's go ahead and change that. Hit the input button. Go. Oh, I'm sorry, hit the menu button. And then go back to system options and terminal. Label. And then let's just select cable. And now it's set. Alright, now hit the return button or menu. You get out of that. Now switch to input again. When you switch to input again, go ahead and put it on the PlayStation 3 input, which is HDMI 3. Now hit menu, system options, go to terminal settings, label. Alright, we're going to label it PlayStation 3. Click on that. Now it's labeled PlayStation 3. And then hit menu to get out of that. And so when you hit the input button now, it's labeled cable and PlayStation 3. And this will be labeled whatever you have. So actually, later, you have a Yamaha receiver you got?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do that. So let's go to HDMI 1, go up, 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 up to HDMI 1. We're going to label that, hit menu, and we're going to label that. And the reason why you want HDMI 1 to be your surround sound is because it has the ARC setting, audio return channel, on HDMI 1. And most surround sounds nowadays in 2012 and on are going to have that ARC feature, the audio return feature. So when you hook up the HDMI out of the surround sound receiver, that would plug into HDMI 1 in your TV, basically eliminating the optical audio cable. So whatever you have plugged into the TV, you'll have surround sound. So everything nowadays plugs into the TV, and then you would hook up the ARC HDMI to the HDMI out on the surround sound receiver. It's kind of different. Like back in the day, you would plug everything to the receiver first, and then audio video cable to the TV. If that makes any sense. Alright, so let's do label, and let's do that as I'll put in Yamaha receiver. Oops, what the heck am I doing? Alright, go down, edit, click on that. And I'll just put down, I'll put down surround sound or something. And then you want to save it. Oops, where am I going? Done. And now it's in there. You select it, and now it's over here. Alright, hit menu to get out of that. And now when you hit the input button, everything is labeled. Alright, in the audio settings, you just turn on the 3D sound. It gives you a little better audio. And the bass is already on. Clear voice. You want the clear voice on? Clear voice is like if someone's talking in the news, it just like magnifies it. You want to look?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound better.
Get back out of that. Picture mode. We're gonna calibrate that later using HD pictures I have. And this is how your software updates through info. It does updates itself automatically, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright. And this is already 3D set up. So you don't want to mess with these settings too much. Here's a 3D test to make sure the 3D is working. So we click on that. And click on start. And we're going to test the 3D glasses right now. So you make sure your glasses are charged. When you turn on the switch to 3D mode, hit up all the way and you'll see the light blink. Alright, so it should be in 3D right now. Maybe the batteries are dead. I might have to grab the other glass. Alright, let's see if the power on the 3D glasses. Let's go ahead and hit the switch on. The light turns on when you turn the switch on, so you know the battery is good. So let's go ahead and put the... Yeah. So it merges it. Yeah, so that's definitely working, the 3D. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn it back off. Just hit the switch.
Can I see what it looks like?
Oh yeah, absolutely, no problem. So see, if that green light is on, that means the 3D glasses are on.
They're on.
Alright, so now we're going to calibrate the picture so it looks a little bit better. Right now it looks good, but we're going to tweak it. Alright, so I went ahead and plugged in the calibration.